freedom. Welcome to Night Owls. And today we have another round of retardation in the United States and maybe a little bit of Canada in there we can touch on. So
America's hat.
So I think our first story, we're going over to this story that's out of Canada, which I really don't know what to make of the whole damn thing, if you think about it. So this old woman, actually, let me rephrase that. This old man, this is somebody's grandfather, set up a couple of trail cams because there was a deer carcass in their backyard. And him and his granddaughter wanted to catch the wildlife coming and eating. You know, maybe they catch a wolf or two or a bear or whatever's up there in Canada. I don't know. And
I bet you they have moose.
There's a couple moose up there, I bet. You know,
is plural for moose mooses or moose-eye?
Moose-eye's Arab. Isn't there a guy named Moose-eye that was on the news?
I actually used to know Moose-eye.
See, I told you, man. That's all about. So anyway,
Moose-eye.
so long story short, the grandfather calls the granddaughter and says, "Hey, listen, man. You know, I just caught two naked women eating a deer carcass on my camera." And she said, "Get the fuck out of here. Show me." So she runs over to the house, and they rewind the video footage from their security cameras. Lo and behold, two half-naked white women, which I don't think...
It's Canada, come on.
Yeah, it's Canada. We're actually kneeling there and tearing up... I'm going to put a picture on the screen right here. Tearing up the carcass of the deer, which now people are claiming that they're either witches, wendigos, or rougarous.
Here, check it out. Here's the picture.
So, I don't know. What do you think about that shit? Like, you saw the picture, right? So,
First of all, I think it's fucking weird.
Very weird.
First thing that came to mind was, yo, that's fucking weird.
You know, I know supermarkets aren't that bad off when they don't have meat, though. Like, venison and stuff is, like, in full stock. So, like why would you go into the woods half naked and eat a raw deer now?
See, I would try to loop it back to supply chains and toilet paper and all that, but it's Canada, so none of that applies. I don't know. The whole thing to me is really strange. There isn't a whole lot of information about it.
No, it was kind of a quick article.
Right? But like, and you know, I don't think there was audio from the deer cam, but there was these.
You mean like to actually hear the munching on it, like?
Well, okay, so there was that's the ravaging witch sound.
Right.
No, like there was there was actually three people on the camera.
Well, the first picture had the two women, and then that other picture, which we're going to put up right here, is you could see a man's leg in like a nice pair of khakis with like a soft sole shoe.
It looked to me like some Wranglers and some cowboy boots.
Yeah, did he actually train these women? Like what kind of S&M shit or something? What is that?
So I don't know. There's like some different people saying different things.
What wigs?
And I'm not going by what the internet's saying. I'm going by what we saw on the news with this.
Question is, how come they didn't did the trail camera take video or was it just still pics?
No, it was video.
It was video.
It's video.
You got the munching on the whole deer leg.
So you can't.
If we can find that video, we're gonna put it up right now.
You can't really tell so good.
No, you're not going to.
I don't know if there's video
I don't know
put
if
up
there's
like
video.
that. There was a little thing on Fox News, and they were saying about how the video was hard to distinguish exactly what they were doing. Like there was there was one part where one of the girls is either kissing or licking or eating the hoof of the deer. Now,
you know, our brothers on the African American side like to eat pig's feet, and we know a few brothers that like to eat them pig's feet. Like that's like what culture is that?
I think that's like a down south.
Like a down south, like
soul food
pickled pig's
sort of
feet.
thing. I don't think pickled.
But
I'm trying to remember what the name is for it. I don't think a lot of people eat it anymore, though.
they have it in the gas station.
Really?
They got pickled eggs, pickled pig's feet, and pickled chicken feet.
Where?
It's all about pickles.
Where?
Go right down the hood, right here up the street.
I love me a pickle.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
it's
a hood thing.
Maybe it's like a Haitian thing.
Now, if they wanted to really eat a hoof,
I'm not saying anything about like racial stuff. If you go down the street here where he's talking about, there's a Haitian community, so maybe that's
Yeah, but it's in Deerfield, though, in the real homie hood. You know, they got pickled everything, man. You probably get a pickled elk horn if you want. You know, that's why I'm saying, like if you were going to go out and, like, let me just scour the woods for a deer hoof, maybe your local convenience store in the hood might have some pickled deer hoof.
But again, remember, they're in British Columbia, Canada.
Oh, yes, I keep misplacing that.
In the middle of nowhere.
Mm-mm.
I think there's a few weird things here. So the girl that reported the video to the news, the granddaughter, she was saying that, you know, like like I said, she didn't know she was licking, kissing, or eating the deer hoof.
It's bad.
And
so bad. Salmonella.
She was saying, yeah, like no matter what she was doing with it, that there had to be, like, you know, all sorts of bacteria or whatever. So, but it
wasn't even like freshly dead. It was dead there laying, and he was filming it all day. So that thing had to be like rotting, and
it's pretty fucking nasty.
It's bad.
I'm thinking, and those of you who might be like hunters or whatever that are familiar with deer, or anybody who's got a fucking clue about animals, deer hoof will be hard as hell.
How do you chew that?
To eat? Like, how do you eat a deer hoof? So I thought she was like eating it.
Them bitches might have had some shit. I've seen some movies now.
When they file them and stuff.
They might have some grinders or something like that going on.
So I want to know who the third person was, who the dude was.
Yeah, the sick white guy with the fucking camera. Who are you, man? We want to hear from you.
Well, he didn't have a camera. And we don't know that he was what.
Who else wears khakis and brown shoes?
I think it was jeans and cowboy boots.
It's pretty white, man.
Yo, it was like...
You think it was cowboy boots?
I think it was cowboy boots and jeans from the way the picture looked.
You might be right.
It looked like, or maybe not cowboy boots, but like some sort of boots. Like they're in the middle of nowhere there. It's farm country.
That's true.
You know?
Like randomly that area. Like, who just decided to go for a walk in the park and find a deer hoof?
Well, I'm thinking...
How does that work?
I'm thinking they must have known that it was it was there.
Did they smell it? Because that stink can go for, it's pretty bad.
So another question I have, in addition to who was the dude and why was he fully clothed?
Yes,
the girls didn't have shoes on and nothing. It was weird.
There was no shoes.
But why were they wearing wigs? And how do we
Can we confirm the wig though?
Well, that's what was said in the report.
That there might be blonde hair underneath the wig is what it said.
Oh, I didn't see that. I just saw that they were wearing wigs.
They stuffed that down low in the article.
But I like either way though. Like, why? Like the wig thing just kind of
like I said,
it weird to me.
Like, let's find somebody's trail cam and do some weird ass shit so it goes viral, type of thing. Or let me find two hoes and pay them $50 or a crack rock and have them eat a deer hoof in the middle of the woods. I mean, this can go many different ways.
Yeah, I don't
know. But if you have any ideas, don't forget to hit the like, the subscribe, and comment on the bottom, because right now we're as baffled as you.
Yeah, like, subscribe, and for the love of God, if you find a deer
don't eat
in the woods, leave it alone. Don't kiss it, lick it, or eat it.
You ain't fucking Dr. Seuss, man. Well, Dr. Seuss. Well, who's the guy that... Dr. Doolittle.
Dr. Moreau.
Dr. Moreau. That's a good movie.
He was on an island, though.
Val Kilmer did a great Dr. Moreau.
Not in Canada.
But he was in America.
Was Val Kilmer Dr. Moreau?
Yes.
I'm visualizing...
He had the bald thing.
I'm visualizing a cross between the crazy doctor dude from South Park, who was like the island Dr. and Marlon Brando from Apocalypse Now.
Wait, Marlon Brando was in the Island Dr. Moreau.
So he was probably Dr. Moreau then.
He was the main guy.
Because that's who I was like.
But Val Kilmer was in there.
Was he like a leopard? Weren't they turning people into animals?
I don't know what he was.
I gotta watch that movie.
I gotta check that out.
I don't know.
Go check out Dr. Morrell. Let us know. And remember, stay hoofless.